by Christianity. Solomon had 400 wives. A lot of them in the Bible had wives. If you're a Muslim, you can have up to 5 wives.
I would love to know, brothers, even starting off the conversation, what are your thoughts about my brother's thoughts and perspectives on
Well, I mean, you want
safe space?
Safe?
100. It's a 100 conversation.
Yeah, so my body count is a little scary. You know, serious. I would be considered a pussologist. I'm just playing. So no.
Go ahead, continue.
No, so going back to my specific career, everywhere I go, every audience I perform in front of, every club I host, I pretty much never see dudes. It's all women. It's been that way from the beginning. And so I got to a point where I'm safe here, but if I felt even more safe, I would be willing to go public with what I believe my number is, but it's crazy.
But I want you to feel it's safe.
What I've been doing. No, I'm not going to mention the number.
Oh, no.
But I'm saying what I believe my number is a little scary because I got to a point where a powerful man of God asked me a question. And he said, without even coming at me, he just said, "Hey, Reese, let me ask you, man, how many more?"
That's deep.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "How many more?" He did not come at me. I was not attacked. I didn't feel attacked. He didn't be like, "Come on, like how many? When you been out here doing that? I mean, come on." He said, "How many more?" So before he asked me the question, I already had it in my head that I'm doing too much, too often, too many cities, too many states, too many countries. It's too much. But then, when he asked me the question, I made this connection. Okay, why? You either a sex addict and you out here just trying to put your wee-wee in everything and you just losing your damn mind, or it's coming from something. See, most of us, when you say something, I don't normally pay attention to what's being said. I want to know where is it coming from. You feel this way, you lashed out of anger or just whatever the conversation was, but where is those feelings? What you just said, the way you just came at me, you can't be triggered by triggers that don't exist, right? So what's triggering your sexual appetite?
So, Tyrese,
why do you want to do so much with so many? And what is this craze and this what is this gaping hole inside of you that needs to be fulfilled by your body count that just keeps going up? And that's for men and women. And so I had to ask myself, why and what do I believe this appetite to just want to keep knocking them down? Where is it coming from?
What did you find out?
And what I found out was I had convinced myself that at a certain point, it's going to be over. All of this access that I have to all of these women is going to be over soon. It's going to be another situation where 1 minute you hot and the next minute you not. So when this man of God asked me, "Hey, Reese," casually, "Hey, man, how many more?"
Is that when you settle down?
I was already prepared to settle down in my mind because I said, if I keep moving the way I'm moving, I'm going to die out here.
For sure.
HIV, AIDS is inevitable.
That's everywhere.
Look, the better they look, the more they got that shit.
Wow.
Because the same exact impulse and reaction that I got from either seeing you on the gram, seeing you on Twitter, or seeing you in person, or seeing you in that video, the same thinking I got, every nigga I know got.
Another artist had that same
I need to
thought.
knock that down. The moment I see that thing, I'm knocking it down. So if I got that feeling, every nigga I know got that feeling. So you going from me to every NBA, NFL player, every rapper, every singer, every actor, you being passed around like a hot potato. And the baddest ones out here, they got that shit. So I said, at a certain point, if I don't slow down, I'ma die.
Watch this. Watch this.
Can I want to ask
No.
you a question.
Oh, I was going to you. it's. I want to know for you as a newly married man. And how old are you?
37.
37. I would love to know your perspective and your thoughts, even so far, about this conversation.
Well, first and foremost, I mean, like, I don't judge anybody. And I really don't. I'm an Aquarius. I'm in the clouds. But no, I think it comes down to what people want out of life. And I listened to what he said, and he said they tried it before. The joining wife couldn't get with what their script was, right?
Sure.
Understandable. It led me to several questions, but to answer your question, now I personally, I waited on purpose because I knew that at the time that I was chasing a career, I can't give you anything. I have to be selfless right now. So when I did meet Kay and we met on an equal playing field, it was instant love, it was instant this, it was instant everything. However, it's like, well, what's the end goal? Because when you're getting together with one person, I feel, this is just my point of view, you're also getting together with their dreams, their ambition, their goals, or sometimes people want to sit back and the others want to go, and then there's a disconnect, you know? So I guess for me, I don't ever see where I could, because the question I would pose, and I know it'll be posed to me, is, well, could she have two husbands? And when you live in a society where it's equal here and it's equal there, it's like, that's how would you feel? And I'm sorry, I'm from the South. Like, it's one man in the house, you know, and that's how my house is ran. We discuss everything, we're partners, but at the end of the day, you know, we make certain decisions and we have a thought process as to legacy, goal, and this, that, and the other. And it's a conservative value system, yes, but it's also one that works for me.
I want to float a question because, to be honest with you, you started the conversation off talking about 30 years and empty nesters, and it gets hard, and there's a struggle with now being in a house with just you and your wife, and kind of like
The silence.
I do want to know that.
right.
Yeah,
That didn't fall on deaf ears when you mentioned that.
Thank you.
I know you hosting and you trying to spread the questions around.
Yeah, but y'all can also bring them to me too.
Okay.
Yes,
But I think it comes down to, do I love you more than I know you?
Give me more of that.
Do I love you more than I know you?
You mean post kids?
It's just like every
in Kirk's
individual
situation.
dynamic,
Okay.
right? It's like,
Oh, you mean all of us at the table?
yeah.
All of us on the
So
table.
Okay.
do I love you more than I know you? And if most of us were to individualize that question,
But don't I have to know you in order to love you?
but that's the whole thing. In most
There's an
cases,
infatuation stage.
there is. The
There's
sexual
stage.
chemistry got
Yep.
me having feelings that
Yes.
probably wouldn't be there.
Facts.
I'm so attracted to you. Trauma bonding.
Say that one
Right?
again.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
Say that
both
one
been
again. Say it
trauma bonding.
Trauma
We
bonding.
done both been through some stuff.
Oh, for sure.
And we have now decided to pillow talk and go into all of the specific
And what happens when
details.
one person is ready to cure their trauma and the other person still wants to live in
Yeah,
it?
so
now you
now
have a disconnect.
there's a disconnect because now
Growth
through the
can't happen.
trauma bonding, I feel there's a soul tie. And we have bonded through sharing the details of our hearts and the specifics of our traumas. Oh, your mama did that to you too, your mama? And all of that.
Bringing that in. That's negativity and low frequency.
So now that someone has decided to take the journey of therapy, of healing, of really taking the deep dive and internal works, right, which we're all a work in progress, but it goes back to the question, do I love you more than I know you? And in most cases, people cannot say, the reason I love you as much as I do is because I actually know you.
Watch this, T. Watch this.
So the fact that you're in an empty house, you guys conceptually fell in love and worked out a magical dynamic in your marriage through the dynamic of always having kids present. So now that y'all are alone, how do I actually feel about you? Because there is no kid to respond to. There is no pickup and no drop off, no carpool.
Also, too, you're different people.
Like
you're different. You're total. I mean, like,
and sometimes, but sometimes that doesn't always happen too. Sometimes people grow differently.
That's